Well, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Good evening. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero. Let's enjoy some pleasant Celtic music while I start posting this for people. Well, hello. All right, getting some of that out there. All right, almost done, and we'll get started. I worked very hard on this thumbnail. All right, so that there we go. I think that works pretty well. All right, so hello, welcome everybody. Let me add in some more music we're gonna play. Let's try this one. I don't know how Celtic that is, but it kind of works, and it's actually kind of loud. There we go. Okay. So, happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. It's been tough out there. little bit of enjoyment tonight. I'm enjoying a little fresh juice. Going with a little Bacardi Limon and lemon lime soda. It is tasty. And overall, what we're going to do tonight, so we're going to just have a chill night, talk a little bit about the weather forecast for the week, because as I mentioned, St. Patrick's Day, but also this week is the first day of spring. Meteorological spring already started on the on the 1st, but this week is the calendar start to spring. I don't know if I entirely like that one, so let's try and find another one here. Is that it? Oh, the rest of these have the little guy there. Not too much, but I just wanted to start at least the video this way. Alright. So anybody out there, how are you doing? Just want to hope that everything's going pretty well. Hopefully nothing's really affecting you guys. But let's get started. Taking a look at some National Weather Service watches, warnings, and advisories, which I'll give you a little heads up. There's nothing really out there. Then we'll go through some of the radar, satellite, some of the forecast models, and then, as this game stream says, we're going to be playing Minecraft tonight. Alright, there we go. Getting that set up. And hopefully my hotkey works. Hey, what do you know, the hotkey works. Good. Alright. So let's start out. We'll just let the music fade off. Let's start out here, taking a look at National Weather Service. And again, 50 years. Oh, we touched on that a little bit last time, but I want to bring that up one more time here, because I have one other thing I want to show you guys too that has to deal with NOAA and NASA. So 50 years with National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Okay, ooh, there goes the audio library, and that's good. So celebrating 50 years, and something interesting happened. So with the new decade, I have there we go. I have actually taking some new shoes. I bought some new shoes, and I've actually looked at some of my shoes, and I haven't bought shoes for a very long time. And the oldest pair I was still wearing was 15 years old, 2005. But I want to give you guys a little sneak peek here. Because I will have a video about this coming out. But I wanted to give you this little sneak peek now. Ooh, take a look at this. Now, I always had good sneakers. I liked sneakers, but when I was younger, and then kind of faded away. But because with my job, I'm standing on my feet a lot, I asked a couple of friends at work that are sneakerheads. I want something that is very comfortable and something that I'll be able to stand in all day. Both of them immediately agreed Ultra Boost. Adidas Ultra Boost. And that's what this is. Adidas Ultra Boost. And this specific one, I moved the laces down a little bit. So this has a special tag. International Space Station, National Lab, Adidas CRS Boost in Space. So what makes this Ultra Boost is actually at the bottom here. This is all foam. And these special foam pellets that Adidas has made, they have a very special process that allows them to be very, very energy, like it gives you back energy. I forgot the exact term they used, but It was something where, like, energy recoil or something like that. But the way that the foam beads expand when they're in the mold, it holds a lot of this elasticity. So when you are running or walking and you step down, it tries to give you back that energy that you put into it. So that's what's neat with the Adidas Boost. And this is the 6th version of these Ultra Boosts. And what they did with the collaboration with the International Space Station was they brought up into the space station the machinery that makes the mold for the midsole of the shoe, and they brought up the raw materials, and they had the astronauts in the space station manufacture the mold. This was because when you're compressing the foam pellets as they're expanding in the mold on Earth with gravity, they wanted to test if that affects if gravity affects the construction of the midsole. So what do? You try and remove gravity. So they brought it up to the space station and did this experiment on the space station to construct the midsole to see if there's any difference in the amount of energy it gives back to the user. Kind of neat. Okay. That was a little space bit for the moment. And that it reminded me because we see space here on NOAA's 50-year anniversary. So I'll try and see if I can put make a special video on my channel for this. Earth just had its second hottest February on record. Now, the last time we talked about this, I don't remember. That must have been updated because I think it was January. And I don't think that said anything. And January, I think, yes, January was the hottest January on record. And this, from February, was the second hottest February on record. And here, some other things in NOAA's science reporting 2019. Winter was the 6th hottest on record for the U.S. Let's take a look at that. Winter was the 6th hottest on record for the U.S. This was so not too long ago, March 6th, this posted. Winter, for some regions of the country, it was as if it never happened at all. So this is some pretty strong evidence about climate change. Here we go. January 2020 was Earth's hottest January on record. Earth just had its second hottest February on record. So we'll dive a little bit deeper into all of that. And then the last one here since I'm not monetized, I don't have to worry about this. COVID-19 coronavirus. Get the latest coronavirus COVID-19 information from the CDC right from NOAA. They have a link right there, which is good to have. And the president's coronavirus guidelines for the U.S. So this is the link from the White House about the 15 days to slow the spread. So if you want to read that, you can. This actually I linked right from the National Weather Service. Okay. Little sippy sip. So now let's talk about the weather for a little bit before we get into the gaming. So now, let's take a look at the whole nation here. There's not really a lot happening in the Northeast. Down near Texas, Oklahoma here. There is a little bit of some weather action. We'll take a look at that as well. And then out in California, there was a little bit heading into the Pacific Northwest, Idaho. So before we dive into our area in the Northeast, let's take a look at what's happening here in Texas. And Delvin, hello. Thank you for joining. Delvin, how are you doing in these trying times? Oh, yes. We're going to go to a new one, SPC. Let me stack that. I forgot to add that one in here. All right, so here is the day one outlook kind of what we're seeing is a slight and a marginal risk in most of Texas. And I want to see. Oh, I forgot to log in with my paid RadarScope Pro account, so we'll just see a 6-image loop on here. But I want to get down to Texas here. All right, so we have a severe thunderstorm warning just southwest of Wichita Falls. Let me pop up the radar. And wow, this one has rotation detected. So it's a severe thunderstorm warning right now. But with this rotation, and we'll take a look at shear in a second. I don't know, is this becoming a hook right here? That may be a hook. Let me pause this. Yeah, this kind of looks like a hook that's developing. Let's take a look now at some shear. Or the velocity, sorry. And then, there's a little something going on there. So the way we kind of look at this is the different coloring. So here we have green, which is in the negatives. So from the radar station, which is right there, let me turn that off. So here's the radar station. Green here means the wind is moving away. Red right here means the wind is moving towards. That is called directional shear. The winds are moving in different directions. And again, with counterclockwise rotation, we're kind of seeing this little counterclockwise spinning happening. That could be an indicator of a tornado forming very soon. Cloudy in Boston. Yeah, today here in New York, it was pretty cloudy, except for a little bit in the afternoon where the sun did pop out pretty nicely, which was nice to see. I'm just going to move this over here. There we go. Okay. So, there could be some tornadic activity happening in Texas tonight. It's not out of the question. I want to take a look at some echo tops. Okay, what do we got here? So we're getting into the darker green. There's the 40,000 feet. And usually what I say a good guideline is anything 40,000 feet or higher has enough energy in there. And that amount of energy allows these severe thunderstorms to form. But it also means there could be enough energy to produce a tornado. Now, the latest refresh here, the rotation icon actually disappeared off that cell. It does have, wow, almost 2-inch size hail. Moving east-northeast at 27 knots, which is at that lower speed, about 27 miles per hour. Okay. So that's what's going on in Texas. Let me go back up to regular reflectivity. And yeah, it does have some potential there. It looks like it was about to form a hook echo, but then it did not. We'll see. At the end of the stream, we'll check back in on that as well. Okay. So I'm going to keep that there for now, and we're going to go back here. So that's where this slight and marginal risk are coming from the Storm Prediction Center. And now that's what we're seeing on the national radar. But here, going up to the northeast, there's really nothing. It may be a little bit cloudy I'm just looking out the windows right now, and it's a little bit cloudy. But that means that doesn't mean it's gonna rain. The rain already happened. There is a little line right here, but you see how that's fading? As the sun goes away, the energy starts to dissipate. So that is just fading away, and also that may be a little bit of a marine layer influence. Marine layer meaning the water in the ocean. It has a subsidence effect, meaning it's subsiding, this sinking motion, which has a stabilizing effect in the atmosphere. So as any system, especially a weak system, which that looks like, heads towards the ocean, it starts to disintegrate because it's stabilizing. So that's what's happening there. And let's take a look at some of the satellite here too. Now what's neat on this is the nighttime microphysics, which is essentially visible satellite at night. And we could see where that yellow, that's cloud cover being detected at night. Excuse me, that was here. So we could see where the sunset line is. So right about here, that's where the sunset line is. But yeah, we can see. Let me zoom in a little bit. Let's go here. We can see there's still some cloud cover around. Now, switching here, we can see it's very low cloud cover. Because this is all detecting temperature. It's thermal infrared. So the darker color means this is very low. And we can kind of see here that waviness. That may be planetary boundary layer influences happening with the waviness going on there. But overall, look at that line that's right behind it here. That is the clear air heading our way, because Wednesday doesn't look like a bad day at all. And I do want to bring up that's the short wave, long wave. So here we can see where those thicker clouds are in the colored areas, but it's very thin layer of clouds out there right now, which may mean that we're going to see this heading up pretty quick. And now let's start taking a look at the forecast models. So starting off on the good old tropical tidbits here, we're seeing, that didn't fully load in the model. Let me let that load in all the frames. There we go. This is the system that made its way out from last night into this morning. And you also may notice here that 540 line is still very close for now. High pressure on its way in. So this is now 2 a.m. because we are in daylight saving time. So 2 a.m. High pressure in place for most of the day on Wednesday, which is really good. Until, look at this, 2 a.m., that's 6Z Thursday. We do have our next system coming in, and there's a little bit of that pink, which right here is showing, that is freezing rain, that little bit of pinkish color. So otherwise, the pinkish color going up to here is the heavy rain, but that's not happening. But yeah, so the pinkish color means a little bit of freezing rain, a little bit of maybe light snow or those wet snowflakes, just a very few amount into the higher elevation areas. Like specifically here, we're looking at Sussex County, New Jersey, going into Sullivan and Ulster County in the lower Hudson Valley. Those are the higher elevation areas, so that's where we're seeing this little bit of a wintry mix happening there. But as the day progresses, so this is 8 a.m. 12Z, the temperature is just rising, and that means, it's pretty much going to stay north with any chances of frozen precipitation, just because the higher elevation areas and being more north. But look at southern half of Jersey here. The darker greens going into the yellows. That's pretty heavy rain. And again, this is just the GFS model. We'll take a look at a couple others here. But here, we're also seeing heavy rain and these temperatures starting to come in, to increase. If we look at the thickness lines, 546, 552, 558 decameters, that's showing we're having warm air advection happening, which is a good thing. We're going to have warmer weather, and this is for Thursday, ahead of what looks like the warmest day of the week, which is going to be Friday. We'll get to that, don't worry. Okay, so that's Thursday. Kind of a rainy day. Then there's a little gap. Thursday night around, this is 8 p.m., so there's that little gap. And then Friday, looks like it's going to have more showers, but we're also going to see, look at this, these darker lines here. These are called the isobars. The isobars are tightly packed together, which means an increased pressure gradient. That increased pressure gradient means it's going to be windy, as we have a couple of low pressure systems near each other. And that's going to be for Friday. A steady shower, steady rain that looks like it's going to happen there. And then the cold front comes through. But look at this thickness line here, 564. Quite a bit of a difference. There's 540, there's 564. Not too far off from each other. It's within the same window, essentially. And then we're going here. This is 2 a.m. Saturday, clearing out. But that 540 line just dips south of us. So we're going to have quite a temperature swing later this week going into the weekend. Now, the weekend here doesn't look too bad. We got a high pressure system coming in. The isobars aren't too tightly packed, so maybe a little bit breezy, but just cold it's going to look like here. And then really that's it for the weekend. Then going into Monday here. This is going to be a little bit of a question mark. This is why I'm not taking the snow tires off just yet. It's getting close. It is really getting close to when I'm taking my snow tires off. But there's a little chance of maybe in the morning hours on Monday, we could see a little bit of some frozen precipitation. And then as the day progresses, more north. Like this is really the northern Hudson Valley. And north of that, going into Albany, upper New York State. That's where we could be seeing a little bit more prolonged snow, but again, not heavy snow. The heavy rain really stays out to sea, or the heavy precipitation. And because it's out to sea and it's south of the center, that's where it's going to stay liquid. But again, that 540 line, it's super close. And I've mentioned this before. The 540 line is not the freezing line. It typically associates itself with the freezing line, but it's not. So that's going into Tuesday, a week from today. And Tuesday doesn't look like a bad day for next week. Here comes a high pressure system. 1026 millibar is not too bad. Oop, I am caught on something. There we go. Okay. So that's the GFS. Now let's take a look at the Euro. We switched now to the pivotal weather. So let's take a look at some of these frames as we go through here. So this is really Wednesday. It's just really showing high pressure, not that windy. So tomorrow actually doesn't look like too bad of a day. And then here comes, this is 2 a.m. Thursday. There's that little bit of a mix. It's a bit more north. So Sussex County in Jersey is not in there, but Sullivan, Ulster, not really Dutchess, but north of that, has in those higher elevations, more north, especially north of New York City, it's showing a little bit of a wintry mix, but not a lot. Yeah, it just looks like pockets, because this is the high resolution euro. Right here, ECMWF high res. We can see a little bit more detail. So, mostly just scattered showers and maybe some pockets of heavier rain for later in the day on Thursday, the 19th. Oh, sorry. That's Thursday, early Thursday morning, like pre-dawn hours. And then for the day on Thursday, there's that gap. And then going into the overnight Thursday into Friday, here comes a little bit more. Looks like just showers on the euro here. Now, this doesn't show any thickness lines, so we can't see really an idea of temperature. But you can make out a shape here. Right here, really. This shape is showing the cold front. And as the cold front makes its way through, any kind of warm weather we may be experiencing is quickly going to disappear going into the weekend. But look at this for the 21st on Saturday. It looks clear. So the Euro and the GFS both agree on that, which is a good thing. And now let's start taking a look going into Sunday here. Still clear, just still a little bit breezy until later in the day on Sunday. The pressure gradient starts to decrease going into Sunday. And then Monday here starts out fine, but oh wow, okay. It starts west. I think this was more west on the Euro than the GFS, but it comes in and it's not as cold on the Euro than as it was on the GFS. So let me go back here. 12Z Monday, the 23rd. Let's see, that's the 24th. There we go. Here's 12Z. Look at that. That's quite... So it may be an entire day different. So it's showing this system coming through on Tuesday. That's bringing any chance of some frozen precipitation. And then going into Tuesday, it's showing pretty steady showers and rain through the day. And then when we look at the GFS here, it's gone on Tuesday. So that's quite a timing difference between the Euro and the GFS. That's quite interesting to take a look at. Why? Why are they so different? Oh, and Delvin, if you're still watching, what was the sunset time in Boston? I'm curious. And I think, Delvin, you said you're the one that likes Minecraft, which is what we're going to be playing tonight. And then the 25th, it's a little bit Wednesday the 25th. Beyond the 7-day forecast, but this is showing that system making its way through, and we'll just take a quick peek here. Wednesday, yeah. So it's agreeing what's happening on Wednesday. Tuesday is just a question mark here. All right, let's take a look at the icon model back on the Tropical Tidbits, and let me let the frames load in here. So that's the 120 hour. Let me go back to the 12Z so we get the full 180 hour. There we go. Oh, quick stream check. Look at that. Knock on wood. 0 dropped frames. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look at the icon here. So Wednesday again looks pretty good. Then here's 6Z, Thursday, which is 2 a.m. again. It's not showing really any frozen precipitation except when you're getting to Massachusetts here. The Massachusetts-New York border is kind of where it's showing the heart of that on the icon. Otherwise, it looks like Thursday is just going to have some showers and then maybe some heavy rain. The Jersey Shore, southern half of Jersey, Pennsylvania there. We're trying to following that system, that yellow blob going through, and then starts fading away as it heads into the Atlantic Ocean. But yeah, we could be seeing some heavy rain starting out the day for the southern half of New Jersey, and maybe some light to moderate rain for the New York City area. Also, guys, let me know how I sound with this microphone. I really like this new mic setup because underneath the microphone, my hands are free on the keyboard. And if I come up and around, it kind of misses the arm from the microphone stand. It looks pretty good. If only there was an actual mute button versus having to adjust the knobs on the interface that I'm using right now. Speaking of the interface, it's actually really good. So I have two. I have one here, and I have one in my studio. I have the Mo2 M2 here, and I have the Mo2 M4 in the studio. So the M2 is two inputs, two outputs. It was really just these two combo jacks, which have the preamps in there for the mic, which is what this is using. Then in the studio, it's M4, so it's 4 in, 4 out. 2 with preamp, 2 line in. So 2 mic in, or combo jacks, mic, line, guitar in, and 2 line in. Total of 4, and then 4 outputs. So 4 channels versus 2 channels, but still, this is working pretty well. And for the Small Talk podcast, we can have 4 people in the studio at once, 4 mics in, which is going to be great. Okay. There's Thursday. There's that same gap. So all these models so far, the GFS, the Euro, the Icon, we haven't gotten to the NAMM just yet. And it's still within the range of the NAMM, but all of them are showing this gap between the rain Thursday morning, the drier conditions Thursday afternoon, and then Thursday night to early Friday morning, more showers. And this is showing some, again, pretty steady showers for Friday. And you can kind of see right here, this is the cold front. There's the 540 line and 564. Quite a big difference in there. So I'm wondering, it's not tonight. I think it was, it's not Friday night. One of these days, there may have been actually a little bit of a severe, not severe, but thunderstorm chance. Maybe it's this Thursday morning. Yeah, I think it's this one. Thursday morning. Some areas, it's not a very high chance, but I can't completely rule it out. And then going into the weekend with the icon model here. So Friday with those showers and the cold front, increasing the pressure gradient, so it's going to be windy for Saturday, but looks dry. Sunday, that pressure gradient starts to decrease, which is a good thing. But it's still going to be dry. And here, well, that's more intense. If you look at the very bottom of the frame, let me actually expand this out a little bit more. What do we have here? A little coastal system, huh? Or if you're in Canada, a little coastal system, eh? Yeah, a little coastal system there. But stays mostly out of the area. And that could be giving us, let me zoom back in here. It's a little bit on the colder side, kind of like the GFS versus the Euro. But it doesn't keep the precipitation as long. So not really New York City area, but north and west of New York City. Actually north of New York City too. All this area, especially Albany, that's showing a little bit of a mixed precipitation kind of situation for Tuesday. And then Wednesday, that is the end of the forecast model there. There's 180 hours. 0Z Wednesday, which is 8 p.m. Tuesday. Some lingering showers, and that looks like it is going to start to clear out. Kind of like the other forecast models were showing. So Wednesday next week looks like also a pretty good day like Wednesday this week. Okay. The last one here. Let me put this all the way out. Bring in all the frames. The NAM. There we go. All the frames are in. And let's take a look at this. Okay, so Wednesday. Again, looks pretty good. I was trying to see, because at the interface here, I see the audio levels from the microphone. There's a train passing by. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's not really being picked up on the levels on the interface here. Yeah, so I think this microphone was kind of blocking out most of the sound of the train. That's a good thing. Okay. So NAM showing high pressure in place for tomorrow, which is good. Here comes this next system. Now the NAM is a higher resolution forecast model. It says right up here, 12 kilometer versus the GFS is 100 kilometer. Doesn't actually say the name, but 100 kilometer. And I don't know what the Euro high res is. Delvin or Raymond or anybody that may be watching, do you know what the resolution of the Euro is with the high res on Pivotal Weather? Because the standard one is also 100 kilometer for the Euro, but I don't know what this Euro high res is for the resolution. Oh, it's funny how I get my own notification saying I'm live. Okay. That's the end of the icon where we were. Back to the NAM. It's not really showing too much wintry precipitation for Thursday, early Thursday morning. Not even for that Sussex County, but it's showing some pretty heavy rain. And that heavy rain is really pre-dawn hours for Thursday. Then starting 8 a.m. Thursday, that's a heavy rain is still over Long Island. Which, if you're not home because of what's happening with coronavirus, this COVID-19, the heavy rain may keep you home too. Then it's actually a bigger gap on the NAM between when the rain leaves on Thursday and when the next round comes in overnight Thursday into early Friday here. But yeah, this is actually not nearly as intense for Friday. Here's the cold front, and again, I'm going to show you. You can detect where the cold front is with the isobars by the kinkiness. If you look at the little kinks here with the isobars, that's how you can kind of line up where the cold front is. I'm just following those kinks in each of the isobars. That is where the cold front is. That's our last tab in the show's stack before we switch to gaming. We're going to take a look at temperatures, which is very, very nice on one of these days. Well, I said already, it's Friday. So it is a cold front. May bring some storms here. West Virginia. I don't know if that would bring any kind of thunderstorm, but it is kind of a compact little line there. So we shall see what happens. And then going into Saturday, that's as far as the NAM goes. But it's kind of just showing along the same lines there where we have this increased pressure gradient. And that increased pressure gradient right here, it's giving breezy conditions, windy conditions for Saturday. But we're going to have this high come in. That high is going to slowly make its way in for Saturday, which means pretty good conditions, which is a good thing. All right. And now the last tab here in the stack for the show is the Moss temperatures. So let's take a look at some of these temperatures. Tomorrow's highs, low, upper 50s, so 50s, upper 40s here. 50s, so I would say upper 40s to upper 50s. That's kind of the range for the high temperatures tomorrow. The same thing, so temperatures between tonight, the overnight lows in the 30s, just still cold. As of this live stream right now, we're at 49 degrees. So it's got still quite a ways to go down. So Thursday's highs look about the same there. Just maybe a tad bit colder. Upper 40s to low 50s versus upper 40s to upper 50s for tomorrow. So not that bad of a day tomorrow. I even may say tomorrow is the pick of the week. Now, let's take a look at the extended range. So, this one, let's take a look at this right here. We have the MEX model, GFS extended for Newark, 51, 49, 69. That's your high, it's saying, for Friday, 69. And then 62 for Islip. So out on Long Island, it's always a little bit cooler, but still highs in the 60s. And then White Plains, 64. So I'd say overall, we're going to see temperatures in the mid to upper 60s. Some areas around New York City, maybe even those higher temperature kind of zones like Newark, could be seeing temperatures in the upper 60s to around 70. It's possible we could be around 70 degrees on Friday. So even though that's the warmest day of the week, in the 60s to low 70s, it's not the pick of the week. I'm saying the pick of the week is tomorrow because of the sunny conditions and the kind of mild temperatures in the 50s, which is still above average for this time of the year. So, not too bad. Not too bad. Oh. Let me see. One of my friends who is a nurse just texted me. Let's see if he's going to come in. Because then before we switched over to gaming fully, there we go. I should be on full screen now. Before we switch over to gaming fully, I want to see if he wants to call in. To be kind of a weird situation, we're going to hold kind of the phone to the microphone, but we'll see. Did I actually switch? I did switch. Okay. Be right back. Okay. So he is actually a nurse or student nurse. I don't know. He's in clinicals. He's in a hospital right now. And he actually said he's in the hospital right now in the emergency room dealing with patients. So he can't do the call in right now, but he will, he said, make a call in. It's probably going to be recorded just because I don't know when, so I can't like plan a live stream. So it's probably going to be recorded impromptu when he can call in. Okay, let's switch over to some gaming. And this gaming is going to be Minecraft. And now, after that delicious little mixed drink, we're going to do some Stella Artois. No, not Corona Extra. Because in the present situation, we don't want extra Corona. Cheers. Okay. You may be hearing the audio from Minecraft right now. Are you? a little bit here. Just gotta readjust that tiny bit. Now you should be hearing a little bit of the Minecraft audio. But kind of in the background, you still hear my voice on top of everything. Okay, there we go. I think that should be a little bit better. If it is too loud for the background audio compared to my mic audio, definitely let me know in the comments. Okay. Infinite wonders, endless possibilities. Be nice to the animals. Zombies turn into something about drowned. Okay, it is raining. Let's head up here and take a look outside. Now, this world, I actually started not too long ago. Probably about 2 days ago. I gotta keep working on a little bit of this water trench. And I gotta do something for the roof here because I have an open hole straight into my home. Which the villagers were so kind to let me stay. Most of them, I guess, are inside right now. Ooh, I need some wool, so I'm gonna shear the wool, shear the sheep. Let's get some wool. And we're gonna shear this one. There we go. Yeah, it looks like they're pretty much staying inside. Oh, I also need some glass. Do that. Did I do that already? I did. Good. So, let's see here. Let's get the glass out here and some glass windows. There we go. We're good. Nobody in, nobody out. And I just have to work on the roof. Unless I actually want to make a glass roof. Which I will start right now. That works. There's the start of my glass roof. I just need more sand. And this I just made, so it looks like it's ready for some planting. I just want to dig this out one more here. Maybe we can trap some fish in here. I'm gonna have to ruin this one here. Maybe? Oh, I guess I didn't ruin it. Okay. And then we need to get some seeds in here. But I do need some more fish. Come on. And some more wool. That sounded like... There they are, those little monsters. There you are. Some of these guys drop gold. I'm not sure why. Fish. A fish with a sword. Alright, I think I'm good for now. The bees are still out in the rain. Don't bother them, they won't bother you. Oh, and a little egg. Oh. Hold on. Does that work? I don't know why. I guess that sometimes my hotkey for switching the input works, and sometimes it doesn't. But Delvin, thank you for letting me know. Oh, hi. Whoa. Ooh, let me get some more wool from this guy. And I need more sand here as well. But let me get some seeds from out here. Oh, it looks like it's getting dark too. Oh, there's another thing out here. I guess there's some kind of spawn point nearby for those things. Oh, let me run into my shelter while it's night. Oh, little kitty cat. Okay. Oh, I hear a cat, but there's a creeper. Let's see. Nothing in this little underground mini cave. But there's an egg. Let's get some more wool. Okay, and let's also plant some seeds. There's the 4 seeds. I feel like I do that voice kind of well. There's a cat. A little kitty cat. Wow, that was quick. Ooh, that was quite a big fall. All right, let's see what food I got here. Thought I had salmon. Oh, here we go. Cooked mutton. What do I have raw salmon? Oh, that's raw salmon. I don't want the raw. Oh, hi. Just weeding the grass. All right, that kind of cleared that area. We'll save that area for a little later. I want to try and make a little wood top up there. Ooh, there's an egg. Hey, it's growing. And I'm going to knock off those two for sugar cane. Leave that sugar cane right there. Don't see any monsters in the water, so we're good. You guys can take from my farm if you want one day. Well, they're growing. Let's shoot this guy. There we go. Okay, we're about midday, so I want to head back into the mine, which I set up over here. miss anything. Nope, didn't miss anything down there. Let's keep heading down. I hear some spiders around, so I know I'm getting near something. There's a lot of sounds I'm hearing, so I must be really near something. Hey Meg, thank you for joining into the live stream. How are you feeling? I think soon I'm gonna need another torch here. Let's put a new torch out here. There's a lot of spiders around. I hear them. Ooh. Mossy cobblestone. That means I'm getting near something. Ah, there it is. Am I full with inventory? Oh, wow, I am full. Let's see if I switch this for this. Ooh, that was pretty easy. Okay. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Oh. They're getting me. Okay. Whew. Got it. Okay, I think I got them. Okay. Whew. That was close. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, there's a lot in here. And that means something, but I don't know what the things falling from the top mean. there's something over there, too. Alright, what don't I need? Rotten flesh. Don't need that. Some cobblestone. Don't need that. Gravel. Don't need that. So I freed up some things. Gotta free up some more things. What don't I need? Diorite. I don't really need that. Okay, that's how you throw. So I'm going to switch the diorite here. Put the helmet I have saved over here. I don't really need the mossy cobblestone. Good, I have an extra bow. I just need the arrow. Spider, I'm going to put that here. Golden apple. I feel like that's important. Lots of this rotten flesh. Redstone. That's important. Put the stone in here and get the redstone. And kind of right now I'm at capacity. I just don't know what that stuff means above, but we're going to find out. Ooh. There's a piece of coal in there. Oh, that's flint. I gotta get some flint. What else do I? Oh, ooh, that actually says no. And we're back. Okay, let's see what else is around. I feel like that's it from this area. Since I'm full on inventory, I'm going to keep this chest in that same spot. At least just for now. And let's go back to some mining here. Keep going down. Ooh. That looks like some gravel. was the end of that pick. So let's head back up. Ooh, it's night. It's a water monster, but that's about it, which is good. Okay, let's go to bed here. Hey, someone's in my bed. Can I help you, sir? What are you doing in my house? Okay. Oh, I need a new pick. Let's offload some things here. Yes, I do have some gold in there. Golden apple. Feathers. Wool. Actually, don't need that just yet. String. Redstone. That's raw salmon. Granite. Gunpowder. Ooh, I have that already. Sugar cane. Flint. I'll need that for flint and steel. Coal. Actually, I'll leave that in here. The bone I don't need. Sand. Oh, actually, the sand I'll put in here for right now. More eggs. That's one. And then leather. Could always use some leather. What do you want? Oh, I forgot again to make the thing. And I need another pick. Let's use stone for now. Oh, I hear him leaving. Good. Why? Oh. He's still here. Thank you for leaving. I gotta put like a lock on this thing. One of my friends that's stocked up on some wine is making fajitas right now, which is such a great thing. Why do you keep coming in here? What do you want? You're my house. Out of my house. Nope. Unless this is a communal house? I don't know the rules. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's wheat. I'm making wheat. That's good. And I only have one. Oh, there's some seeds in there. Okay. Whoa. What the heck? Where'd my trident go? That is... What? I did not know you can throw this thing. Where did it go? Where did the trident go? Aha. Very interesting. Alright, let's try this on something. Just so I don't accidentally trigger it, let me switch to something else. Okay, let's try this. Okay, well, that worked. I got some pork chops. Can I do this through the water? Wow. Okay. I was able to throw the trident into the water, get the salmon. Okay. That's a good thing. Oh, little baby pig. Ooh, more wheat. Oh, I gotta hoe this thing. And I got lots of seeds, which is good. So we'll let that saturate with water. Yeah, I gotta plant some of these seeds now. There we go. Planted some of those seeds. And now it's going to grow into some beautiful wheat. So you always need some wheat. Ooh, I didn't kill anything. Okay, good. Well, that's a good thing. So, how's everybody doing that's watching right now? Ooh, let me get to my analytics. There we go. I see 2 people watching. Oh, I need to make another pick. Unless I made the other pick. Did I make it? There's the pick. let's head back into the cave. What is that thing? If that's the sea monster thing, then why is it up above the water? I really don't know why it was up. It seemed like a glitch. And now it's time to head back to home. I'll just shear this sheep on the way. Those things are still growing. Yep, somebody's in my bed. Alright. Now you go back and get some sleep now if you want. Little buddy. Alright, back to some mining. How are these things doing? They're growing pretty well. Good. What was that? That was a horse. Ooh, that sounded like an Enderman. Here's some more wheat. I need those. I need that. Coal I can always use. And music disc. Okay. There's something there, but I don't want to explore it too much because I want to keep going down. Here we go. Going back the other way. What is this? That looks like some iron. That is some iron. Good. Little bit of iron. Ooh. here's some more iron. Okay, so that was going down from there to here, and now this is going to be the main mine going back down. Sorry. Okay, oops. There we go. So there's the main shaft going down. Here's to be the continuation of the main shaft. Well, this looks like a little bit of some gravel. Nope. It's getting dark. And there it goes. Let me post. There we go. Get some more light and head back up to the surface. Well, you know, it's still light, thankfully. Ooh, I see some wheat. There's the wheat. And some seeds. Let's replant those seeds. And on to making another pickaxe. At least I can do this all the time. back into the mine. Now, I'm quite a bit down into this mine. There's the face of the mine. Let's keep going. Gotta hit some, like, diamond or something. I hear some more stuff down here, so we'll see what comes up. That sounds like something bigger. Oh, is that coal? That is some coal. Good. The fastest way to gain some experience. That sounds like one of these green glob monster things. Alright, back to the main mine here. Ooh. Dirt is always good. Because it doesn't cost any resources to mine. And there's the end of that. Alright, let's see what I can mine from here. If it's a lot of dirt, that's a good thing. nothing really around here. It's all stone, so I gotta get another pickaxe down here. Well, it looks like it's night. So I gotta be careful of any kind of monsters. But there's an egg. Oh, someone's in my bed again. What do you want? Oh, right. I gotta actually make the pickaxe. Ooh, let's get this. Iron made. So much stone I don't need. Let's leave a little bit of this mossy cobblestone. That looks good. Just don't need so much of this. What do you want? Ooh, look at that. Look at all that wheat. Making some good wheat. I hear people going in and out of my place. Need a hoe. Any hoes available? There you are. Ooh, there's the more wheat. Oh, that wasn't ripe enough. Ooh. Ooh, let me get some of that cooked salmon. Did I make a new pickaxe? I did not. Oops. I placed the objects, but I didn't actually construct the item I needed. There we go. What is that? What were you throwing? Alright, back down into the cave. Or I should say the mine. Alright, let's start mining some of this. I mean, this is Minecraft after all. So you gotta mine some stuff, right? Ooh, it's down here. There's something down there. I just don't think... Ooh, it goes back this way. I hear lava. That means diamond is nearby. Okay, we're good this way. There's iron. Let's get some of this iron. There's a little bit of coal. There's some more iron down there. There's a bat. That scared me. There's the lava. Gold! I see gold. Let me get some iron first. Okay, the gold is over here. Oh, okay. There's some iron. And the gold is down here. Awesome. Wait, what? No. Oh, the gold is gone. There's some obsidian. If I can channel this water through. Making essentially more obsidian. There goes the obsidian. What do I need? Why did I not get that? Ooh, redstone. Guess I need a iron pickaxe. Ooh, there's a thing over here. Okay, that kind of ended that, which is good. There's some redstone. I just need, I guess, a iron pickaxe. Or where did it go up? There's more redstone, which is good. Just need to get back up. There we go. There's the up. Wait, how did I get back up? I'm a little bit lost right now. There's up. I know I planted that. Here's up. Started getting some action down there. I am so disappointed in myself for the gold. I found gold, but it just disintegrated because I used the wrong axe. I need an iron pickaxe. Get out of my bed. Well, that is where we are going to end the gaming part of the stream tonight. All right, let's save and quit. All right. Well, that pretty much wraps up this live stream tonight. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you guys are staying safe. This is a great way to entertain yourselves while staying safe because coronavirus cannot transmit from me through the microphone or from you guys, whoever's watching, through the microphone to me. That's what all works. So overall, for the week ahead, it looks like tomorrow's going to be the pick of the week. Pretty calm. Not the warmest day of the week, but calm winds or slightly breezy, but that's about it. Sunny skies, which is a good thing. Then going into Thursday, we're going to be seeing some more rain coming in overnight Wednesday into Thursday. So early Thursday, then a break midday. Then more rain coming in late Thursday into Friday. Some of those higher elevation areas north and west of New York City could be seeing a little bit of a mix going into Friday. Then going into the weekend, it looks like it's going to be a colder weekend, but it's going to be pretty nice in terms of sky conditions, but a little bit breezy on Saturday. The wind dies down a little bit going into Sunday. And the warmest day of the week will be Friday. Friday is going to see temperatures in the 60s to maybe the low 70s in some areas around New York City. And then going into next week, it really doesn't look like there's a slight chance of some frozen precipitation out there, but not really anything for Monday. Monday's going to be that day, and maybe going into Tuesday. That's again where these forecast models were really disagreeing a week out. So if you want to get the latest weather updates, make sure you hit that subscribe button below and the little bell icon right next to that so you get notified whenever I upload a video or I go live like this. So again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. Please stay safe. I will have this week a little teaser. I will have a sneaker video on the Ultra Boost International Space Station collab. And I will also have a video with one of my friends who is a nurse. And he said he would do a call-in and explain a little bit what's going on with this coronavirus COVID-19. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, have a great rest of your evening. Please stay safe out there. Follow all the CDC guidelines. Follow all the CDC guidelines, and just use general common sense like washing your hands, trying not to touch your face, which I could say for this whole live stream. With gaming, I did not touch my face because I was touching the keyboard and the mouse. So again, thank you all for joining. Stay safe. This is meteorologist Andrew Pinero. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you all in the next video.